So joining me right now to talk about this horrific tragedy is criminal defense attorney Hector Diaz of Diaz Law. This is just awful. In fact, it is the biggest mass shooting this year for us here in the U.S. So what are investigators specifically looking for? What is their focus right now?
In addition to looking for card, you've got probably federal officials, state officials that are trying to piece together a picture of card. Who is he?
Yeah.
Right? They're looking at social media. They're looking at his emails. They're getting access to everything. Undoubtedly, probably executed search warrants for his home. They're talking to family members. They're talking to friends. Everybody that they can get their hands on to figure out, is this, some kind of hate-based crime, which would potentially change the dynamic here. It doesn't seem, at least the preliminary information, doesn't seem like that's the situation we have here. The other thing that they're looking at is, where did he get the weapons, right? Are these weapons that he had? Did he take them across state lines in order to commit this offense? And so, they're trying to get a digital fingerprint of card and what happened here.
Right. And if maybe, that weapon was something that he kept from his time in the military. So.
For sure, yeah. And really quick, the other thing they're looking at is, was this something just out of fit of rage, or was it premeditated? Was there a plan here? That could also change the types of offenses that ultimately you see, officials bringing when they prosecute this case.
All right. Okay. We'll get much more on the latest on this case, but Hector is going to be with us throughout the hour. He'll be back to discuss 4 more cases, including the lawsuit against Meta and a murder trial involving a man's body being found in a barrel in Phoenix.